Hey everyone, I want to go over a couple questions from the review just to help you out and so you're not feeling a little lost. First one is number 10. The length of a rectangle is 4 inches more than the width. When you see these types of problems, make sure you understand like 4 more than the width. So, like your rectangle, the length is 4 more than the width. So, it would be the width plus 4. And then up here, it would just be the width. Everything's going to be in the same term. So if you need to define the perimeter as 96 inches, so if I knew this, okay, well, I knew the perimeter is adding up everything together, so I get 4W, because W plus W plus W plus W is 4W, plus 4 is plus 8, is 96. Subtract 8. You get 4W equals 88. Divide by 4. The width then is 22. But remember, the length is 4 more than the width. So the length would be 4 more than 22, which is 26. Be careful on number 11 because it asks for the sum of the length and width. So you'll get the length and the width and add them together. The other problem I want to look over is one's like 16 and 17. So 4 times a number, that's 4 times a number. It's increased by 40. So add. The answer is the same, so that's equal to, as when 100 is decreased by a number. So 100 minus a number. And you could use X or whatever. Now, don't forget when you solve these, you want to get the variable by itself. I see 4n, I see minus n. I'm just going to add n to both sides. So I get 5n equals 40. Oops, sorry, 5n plus 40 equals 100. Subtract 40. And then 5n equals 60. Divide by 5. N is 12. So that's it. Finally, 17 and 18. LeBron James scored these points to the first 4 games. He wants his average to be at least, so greater than or equal to, 34. At least how many points does LeBron need to score in his 5th game to average at least 34 points per game? So he wants the average to equal 34, or be at least 34. So the way you find an average, if we did this through 4 games, we could find the average, but we want to know what it's got to be in the 5th game. So it looks something like this: 28 plus 36 plus 30 plus 42 plus x divided by 5 terms, or 5, because we don't know that 5th term right here, and we want that greater than or equal to 34. And over here on the right, I'm going to simplify it a little bit. Let's see, it's 136 plus x over 5 greater than or equal to 34. So that's probably the hardest part for everybody, is just getting that part set up. And all I did with the 136 was add all these 4 together here. The next hardest part is how to simplify this from here. So we want to get rid of this 5, so multiply both sides by 5. Okay. What you'll get is 136 plus x is greater than or equal to 34. Oops, sorry, 170. 5 times 34 is 170. Subtract 136. So x is greater than or equal to 34. And that's it. Same thing with 18. Sean wants to have an average of at least 85. So greater than or equal to 85. Again, it's another average. He made a 73 and an 88 on his last 2 tests. What does he need to make on his next test to average an 85? So the average we want to be greater than or equal to 85. Well, we know to find an average, you just add everything up and divide by the number of terms. So we don't know what the third test is. but we know there's 3 of them, and it needs to be greater than 85. So there's how we set it up. All our terms added, divided by the number. Simplify a little bit, you get 161 plus x divided by 3 greater than or equal to 85 multiplied by 3. Let's change the color so we can follow a little bit. Multiply both sides by 3 to get rid of that. 161 is greater than or equal to 255. Subtract 161. Oh, I left out my x here. Bring down the x, sorry. So x is greater than or equal to 94. There you go. So remember, just come see me if you need help. You also have your classmates, and they are willing to help you as well. So you guys are pretty smart. I think you'll do fine. But let me know if you have any questions.